Alright, everyone! Look, yes, I know today's supposed to be, Mass Effects, but I realized no one's here, and the one person who is here probably won't comment anything, so whatever. I am not in the mood for Mass Effect. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the fact that it's a BioWare game. Maybe it's the fact that it's a cover-based shooter and I'm just not in the mood. Who knows? Maybe I don't want to think. That seems like a good idea. So obviously, I thought, what's the opposite end of the spectrum from Mass Effect? And of course, I came to Bug Exterminator Simulator 2018. The fifth in a long series of increasingly ridiculous ways to get that one fly out of your house. And I will say, I put a bit of time into this game. Well, we're gonna do a fresh file. Now, I will say, this is going to be a hard mode, and oh right, I forgot they had split screen in this game, which is super rare. Yeah. Now, I would do online, but A, I don't have anyone to play with. B, the game has kind of ridiculous scaling if you're going by yourself online. Like, legitimately, the scale... doing an online mission in solo has the exact same scaling as doing it with 4 people, which is something. But really, the big reason is I don't have PS Plus, so nah. Instead, we're doing offline, because of course we are. Let's see, what do we have to start with again? The Limpet Sniper, which sucks. The Robot Bomb? Don't remember this thing. Oh, it's not like we got anything else to be doing. So, sure, we'll go with Limpet Gun here, Z Gun there, because turrets are always nice, and we'll try out these Robot Bombs, because I don't remember them. What's a good color? Sure, that's the perfect shade. Now let's go with something that looks nice. Yeah, there we go. Obviously the default armor. And in a baffling decision, right, air raiders don't start with a vehicle in this game, which can be tricky since that's like a whole quarter of their arsenal. Well. Today you've arrived. Let's see, Mission 1, today's schedule. Today you're assigned to Base 228. After arrival, please follow the staff's instructions and confirm your duties. The base will open up to the public this afternoon. EDF has been putting great efforts in building a better relationship with the neighborhood over the years. Yes, neighborhood. We're in the middle of the mountains. We are the Earth Defense Force. What neighborhood? A large number of visitors are expected. Security and safety will be your primary concern, random mechanic. Yeah. Like, I will say, fun thing about this game, it technically has, well, technically speaking, it has a much more, like, actual plot than than EDF 4.1. Which is why instead of starting off as the soldiers, you are specifically, up until about mission 12, you're not soldiers, technically, and you're like civilian equivalents. So, the Ranger's a security guard with a Grant M31. The Wing Diver is something called a Sky Dancer, which, absolute cosplay right here. The Aerator's a mechanic, which, honestly, I would buy that. And the Fencer's a construction worker. with a minigun. It's great. Oh, wait a sec. Do I just have access to hardest mode? I guess because I beat the game on another file. No, that's tempting, but I'm going... Look, hardest mode is tempting. Inferno would be an absolute mistake. The issue is, at the level of health I currently have, and my current gear, anything on hardest mode, literally any hardest mode mission would take a year. We're gonna go with hard, because that's at least feasible with this level of equipment.
You must be the newbie. Shall we start? We're at the bottom of the EDF base.
Is there... Oh, right, I forgot about the system. I don't believe there are subtitles, so the best I can do for you is just turning it up. Is just turning up the voices. Yeah, there's no subtitles in this game because this game is bonkers.
It's currently being used as a warehouse or a hangar. There are also some vehicles here for maintenance. I heard that you're a good mechanic, and you're also licensed to operate large vehicles, am I right? That's very impressive. And you have access to military radio systems, too. Somebody must be putting a lot of trust in you. Nice.
I'm gonna say it. They have no... This guy has no idea what he means when he says large vehicles.
Impressive.
Also, again, why are we jacked in to military comms?
You passed. Let's get to work then. I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Ah, right, yeah. The jump is moving directly forwards or backwards while pressing
The base
L2.
is huge. It's easy to get lost.
The roll is moving basically at an angle while pressing L2.
Run! Don't worry, it's fine.
Perfectly. God, I honestly forgot how distressing it was.
Huh? What happened? The lights will return to normal soon.
Yeah, so something to know about the EDF is that it's very chintzy looking. Because it is chintzy.
I'm opening the gate now.
It was originally designed as part of the Simple series, which was, you know, about making a bunch of really cheap Skinner box games that were worth like $1.
It hits like a truck. You don't want to get in their way.
So
Answer me. What happened? He was eaten. George was eaten.
Don't worry. Soldiers love making jokes like these.
yeah. Anyway, just remember,
Watch out for the tanks. This is a vehicle-only lane. Don't get in.
this game looks cheap in order to compensate for the amount of chaos on screen later. And the overall tone of this game is going to be B-movie sci-fi.
Again? Something wrong with the circuit? Just switch on the light and it'll be fine.
Though I will absolutely say, I think I've played both 5 and 4.1, and 5 is definitely a lot goofier than 4.1 is in a lot of ways.
Powered exoskeletons are coming. Watch out.
And like, it's a real discussion as to which game is better than which, because, 5 has a lot of like quality of life changes,
Too large for humans. Looks like it's designed for military vehicles.
but it's also got a lot of like gameplay tweaks that some people weren't jazzed about.
Take a turn here.
Personally, my big
Emergency
opinion
alert. Emergency alert. This is not a drill. Repeat. This is not a drill.
is that 4.1's
Maybe
mechs
something did happen.
looked so much better in the last game. Like, the Barg has grown on me, but I'll always prefer the Vigaltas to the
Behind this
Nyx.
gate is
Oh geez, Mike. Oh no, what do? Mike's in trouble. I can't do anything.
Fire! Fire! It's too huge! Die, you monster!
I swear, this game is probably designed like an arcade thing first. Enemies drop boxes when you kill them that are health, armor, or weapons. Health heals you, armor gives you, and armor and weapons give you bonuses after completing the mission.
Creatures like these before.
They aren't surviving dinosaurs, are they?
Weapons are gear, and armor crates are permanent increases to your health pool.
You are a civilian, aren't you? Come, I'll give you a weapon.
Like, honestly, my biggest complaints about this game series is that the armor you get does not scale with difficulty.
This is an emergency. The base is being attacked by monsters. We don't know what they are and how many there are, and we don't know how they infiltrated us. We can't make contact with the ground. We are isolated. Before the reinforcements arrive, we are on our own. That is why I'm arming you. As soldiers, and it's our duty to protect civilians. Although I would like to guarantee your safety, I can't make that promise as long as the identity of the enemy is unknown. Use your weapon to protect yourself if you're in danger. Now I'm going to teach you how to use it.
Yeah, like... Now let's get through Tutorial Town first. I know we're good. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, while the actual weapons and equipment you get from a mission change depending on the difficulty, like, you know, maybe on easy mode you get a level 3 weapon, but on hard mode you get a level 20 weapon, armor doesn't do that. So, one armor crate is worth 1 health point, no matter what, if you're on baby easy mode, or fuck you Inferno die challenge. Ah, the Barga. We won't see you for like 100 missions. Alright. How do these work again?
That's right.
They shoot bombs, and then when you reload, which I believe is on L1, they detonate. Gotta be honest, these are not the best weapon, like, in any circumstance, and who boy is that inaccurate. Like, it doesn't matter that much, because you've seen the scale of the enemies, but yeah, these things are, inaccurate. Ah, right. Square to reload. Alright. Ah yes, the biggest caveat of air raiders. Certain missions just lock out certain equipment choices, because obviously bombing runs don't work underground.
You got talent.
Thank you, buddy. Turrets are nice in this game because they reload automatically, meaning you don't have to actually hold them in your hand to reload them. Which is important when turrets typically have like a 20 or 30 second reload time.
Good call. Not bad.
Yeah. An interesting thing about air raiders is that they've received the fewest movement changes compared to all classes. Because in EDF 5, every class except the air raider got some kind of movement buff. Like, the rangers can sprint, air divers have a mid-air dodge, and they just kind of retooled how fencers work, so you don't have to cheese the
You will get
movements.
it your own way. Good. Come with me.
The blast door came down when the alert system was triggered. Looks like we have to take a detour.
I see. I can unlock the blast doors, then everyone can escape.
Now, full disclosure, I played this game all the way through on Air Raider, but I want dumb explosions, and dumb explosions is what this guy does best.
I'll take the lead. You guys watch my back and stay close.
Thanks,
Hey,
Mike.
civilian, we might be running into some monsters. Take care of yourself, got it?
Yeah, Mike and his squad are gonna be like recurring characters. Oh, right, another change 5 made is that you can get stuff for other classes when you're playing. It doesn't help me here, but hey, we have the leopard-guided rocket launcher for Rangers. Does this... Oh no, that does work by itself, okay. There's a couple of weapons that some classes have that only work with another class's weapon, which can be irritating. Mission 2, Escape from Darkness. The monsters came from nowhere, and we don't know if there are more of them lurking in the dark. And to make it worse, we can't make contact with the ground. We're stranded at the bottom of the base. But we can't sit around waiting. We must find the rest of our comrades and escape. I will protect you, civilian, but I don't know what will happen. If we're in bad luck, we're going to fight the monsters. Get prepared for battle. Yeah, I love EDF because it's delightfully chintzy at all times.
Monsters might be hiding out. Stay alert. Civilian, keep up. Stay close if you want to live. This is an emergency. You have to join the fight too, civilian.
If you don't fight, you will become their food. Don't say that. We'll do our best to protect you.
Okay, so this is Mike, Jafar.
Hold it together. Aim at the enemy, then pull the trigger. Easy, huh? And your hands can't be shaking.
The elevator is this way.
Well, let's see how big of a mistake hard mode was with the worst weapons in the game that aren't meme weapons. This game has a lot of meme weapons.
Here we are. Unlock the blast door.
Monsters! They're attacking our men.
Attack the monsters!
Hey, there are too many!
Are these...
Save us!
Oh, these are homing. Okay, that's an interesting setup.
How can they be so big?
Look at the fangs! If you get bitten, you will die.
Oh god, yeah, you gotta wait for those bombs to, like, reach the target. They're not terrible, but yeah, your teammates have definitely taken the lead with this one.
We're ambushed. Everyone else is dead.
We're saved! What on earth happened? Let's escape from underground. Head to the elevator.
The
Honestly-
elevator's not moving. The cables are all destroyed.
This route doesn't work. Let's head back.
Yeah, honestly,
Since we can't use the elevator, there's a passage for AFVs. Let's go through that passage to the surface.
God, I wish this game had
Follow the blast
subtitles.
door now. Back off. Take the pathway for AFVs. Beware of the slope.
I'm glad I raised the brightness for you guys. This would be
Follow me.
incomprehensible with standard darkening. Yeah, the lighting's slightly less moody for you, but it works.
There should be a powered exoskeleton hangar on the floor above.
Let's move to the hangar quickly. As long as we have powered exoskeletons, we won't lose to those monsters.
Yeah, the jump in difficulty between hard... While these guys don't seem so tough even with basic baby gear, the jump between hard and the next two is ridiculous in comparison to whatever this is. Also, yeah, that's why weapon accuracy doesn't matter quite as much, because these guys are huge. Probably should have put a warning in, but no, you do not want to play these games if you're in any way scared of bugs.
Where are my bullets? We're surrounded. Damn, they're flanking us. We have to fight for survival. Let's do it.
God, right, yeah. At least these ants aren't that bad.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, species alpha, because This game does not want to call an ant an ant. Let's see, what do we got for gear? Medical.
You seem to have some talent.
Yeah.
We better get the hell out of here. Let's go. Follow me.
In case it wasn't obvious yet, the aerator is really not meant for direct combat.
Do you mean the robot-like things?
Can anyone operate a powered exoskeleton?
Sergeant has a license for it.
Leave it to me. This is it. I'm opening the gate now.
Ah! Monsters incoming!
Those creatures ate their way through the wall to get in. Damn it. The powered exoskeletons have been destroyed.
My explosive Roombas will save us. Surely.
Just defeat the enemy!
These Roombas are actually shockingly effective.
You've got to be kidding me. I don't want to die like that.
No joke if you get spit on. We must kill them before they get us. Rescue's on the way!
If they're on the floor, which is unfortunate, because these guys can climb walls. Shockingly enough. Let's save the Z-guns. Their reload's so bad I won't actually be able to use them. They won't actually recharge between encounters. Would you believe that this game's Would you believe that this is incredibly tame? Heck, there aren't even infinite spawners yet.
Looks like there's no functioning powered exoskeleton left.
They're all gone. We're screwed.
They really aren't.
Get it. Let's get out of here. Follow me.
You bet. Yes.
God, what I wouldn't give for a Nyx right now. Because, fun fact, there's basically only one vehicle you can bring down here as an aerator, and it's not a powered exoskeleton.
Fire at will.
I'm ready to fight. Not against so many.
Is this the monster's realm?
Can somebody answer me? We are fighting the monsters underground.
I am turning stuff up. This is... I'd say 38 for both of those, and we'll see how it goes.
Calling in for backup. Instant news.
Ground you in and fall asleep or what? Monsters are crawling all over the place.
Rescue teams will definitely come.
This way. Follow me.
That's a bit... I always try to use the D-pad to actually, like, control these menus. That's not how these menus work.
That monster escaped from a zoo or something?
This is weird. We're talking about a horde of 10-meter monsters. And no one noticed a thing before the shit hit the fan?
Maybe they were hiding somewhere.
Yeah, fun fact, the D-pad's basically reserved for the incredibly extensive list of voices you can do.
Can't meet those expectations.
That was close.
Alright, here they come.
Collapsing.
The route is blocked.
There's a hole in the ceiling!
Monsters are coming from the hole.
There's just way too many!
Where the hell do those things come from?
What a nightmare.
I already had insomnia. Who's gonna pay if it gets worse?
Maybe think about how you're gonna survive first.
Rescue team's here yet.
Yeah, limpet guns are absolutely the worst weapon in the aerator's arsenal, and it kinda shows. Like, there's worse, but like, the limpet gun's the only one that touts itself as like a legitimate weapon. Although Limpid Splendor does have its charm. I wouldn't give her an actual gun right now.
Handle yourself pretty well back there, for a civilian.
You've got what it takes to be a soldier. You want to join us?
We'll change route. This way.
I do like how decals are done. They're appealingly deep looking and three-dimensional, despite very much being a sticker. It's great. It's like, heck, I think they take into account the angle at which shots are fired, which is a lot, all things considered. Ah, combat roll, my beloved.
Behind this blast door, there might be monsters. Stay alert. I'm opening the blast door now.
Hold on, Sergeant. I need some mental preparation.
I'm sure there are tons of monsters on the other side of the door.
Ready? I'm unlocking it now. E.D.N.
Huh? What the? Man, that was scary.
Oh, good grief. Let's move on.
I will say this is definitely a much slower start than 4.1 had.
I never thought the base would be under attack.
Why isn't there any contact from the ground force?
They must be busy prepping the rescue teams now.
Then again, 4.1 had the benefit of being a
Rescue team
sequel.
will be here soon. They must be standing by on the ground surface now.
Because in 4.1, all they had to say was, oh yeah, we heard the giant insects are back.
Requesting
And then cut
surface
to the
sit
city
rep.
where the giant insects are back. Here, we not only have to establish a threat again, we have to establish an entire tone.
Maybe something happened.
No matter what happened, their situation can't be worse than ours.
Which is much goofier here, honestly.
The rescue team must be waiting on the surface. We'll be safe once we get out from here.
Yeah. Let's see, let's talk numbers real quick.
Monsters are biological weapons created by another nation.
That's ridiculous.
Nothing's more terrifying than an army of monstrous living creatures.
I read about this in a sci-fi novel. In the story, a bunch of rats got into a spaceship. They kept multiplying, and they ended up eating all the food.
Unlike machines, living creatures can reproduce.
Hey, wait a minute. Are you saying that there will be more monsters?
Where's the new commander?
Do I? No, I do not take command of these
Sergeant,
guys.
you are okay. I'm going to the surface. Open the blast door.
No way. It's likely that there are monsters on the other side.
I see. But this is the only route. You have to exterminate the monsters. Open the blast door.
Yes, sir.
There seem to be more enemies. There are more than I thought.
There are way too many.
Nothing to fear. Exterminate them all.
Die, you monster! Die! Die!
Calm down.
Keep it together.
We can't take it anymore.
Never in my wildest dreams did I thought I'd be fighting monsters.
God, I forgot how underwhelming these ants are. See, Z-guns are now on cooldown. Yeah, honestly, the big problem with the robot bombs is that they take a while. Is that they take like longer to reload, and they have like an active life. And they're like the Z-guns, where if you try to reload them before they run up, you will run out. They will just disappear. Ah, right. So, NPC allies can die, but plot ones in this game basically just go unconscious until the combat ends. Which is to say, there are no more elite creatures staring at you, wanting to devour you. Or possibly just melt you in a lot of acid. Yeah, these guys will definitely be a lot more threatening once the rest of their combat AI unlocks. But fun fact. Difficulty affects not only how quickly these guys attack with that spray, but how many projectiles the spray actually has. I think typically there's about like 50% more projectiles going from normal to hard, and then it just gets stupid after that. But it's been a while, and I don't know the exact numbers. Aerator. You sure are bad at your job without a... Like, this is absolutely not indicative of an aerator. I just think they got done real freaking dirty this early on in the game.
The exit is not far. We'll be fine once we get back to the surface.
Because the weapons they start you off with suck, and they don't even give you a vehicle, which is like the #1 thing an aerator should have at all times.
This is the exit. We can meet up with our unit.
Alright.
We'll be safe once we are on the surface. Now, move it.
Now we're going to have a very fun time after this, though.
That was quite impressive.
After we get out, visit the Army recruiter.
I'm actually going to turn this up again because... I should do it.
He'll help you with the paperwork.
This is the only military I actually like in
Boring
this.
civilian. We're safe now.
They're so earnestly stupid, and it's a sci-fi movie, so like, they've done zero sketchy things. What? Guard post? Lame. Yeah, there you go. Out of all those boxes they picked up, I got 7 points for aerator, 4 points for ranger, and 5 points for wing diver, which is interesting because wing divers typically get the least amount of health. Yeah, nothing super interesting, but since we're not underground, I can pull out the fun stuff. Guard posts are nice, but they're kind of a multiplayer thing. Let's see, Olympic gun. Oh, we're definitely retiring the robot bombs. And we don't need the limpet sniper. Yeah. Like, my big problem with these posts is simply the fact that the healing ones, all healing items have a limited amount of use per mission. And apparently this one heals fucking enemies. Guard posts do respawn, but they're meh. Yeah, let's see. 150mm single-barreled cannon A. They're alright. Light mortars. Alright. So in that case, we'll take the combat bomber KM6 and light mortar. I honestly don't remember the guns being... I don't remember the guns being that good, but what's the reset? 532 points. Ah! Okay, the cannon... No, if the cannons are on a timer, that's fine then. A lot of the aerator's heavier stuff tends to be on a point-buy system, where you have to rack a certain number of kills before you can use them again. That's not how the cannon works, so it's fine. Mission 3, Crisis in Base 228, Part 1. We did it, civilian. We'll be safe once we get back to the ground. You have to meet up with the troops to solve this, so it's time to say goodbye. That's what I hope to say, but don't worry. I will send you home safely. And he will promise to do that for the next 2 months in-game. Yeah, I have my thoughts about how this game, like, drip feeds some of its units in compared to the last one. Putting the Ateneas super late into the game in this one Probably a good idea. Retarius sucked to fight in the last game.
There's the exit.
Same enemy, different names.
We need rescue! What's going on?
There's still that many?
Somebody help us!
Yeah, it's not quite what I'm used to, but it should work.
Look at the sky.
Let's see.
Can't believe that.
Combat bomber.
Do you mean UFOs?
Did they start shooting a movie in the base while we were gone?
8.5 seconds, and they can't start reloading until after everything's gone.
Die, you monster! Array request. They killed my cousin. Time for revenge.
Oh yeah, there is a zoom on these ones. Nice.
It was safer underground. We should have stayed down there.
Alright, those are automatic. Combat bomber. What do we got?
Know where the enemy is?
Just some base cants. What's the lay on this guy again?
Can't believe that the powered exoskeleton can't be activated in such a crucial moment.
Ah, yes. Alright.
Looks like the monster's spitting something.
Oh, yeah, that was a mistake. God, I'm so used to having a sprite fall or something.
It's bloody acid.
Shoot up!
Don't be afraid. Our combat suits are acid resistant. Oh no! Ah! Help! Ah!
Honestly, most important thing you can remember about Air Raider, keep an eye on your minimap.
This is Unit 3. Commencing initiation procedure.
In 4.1, you couldn't even see these. You couldn't even see the stuff on the ground. You just had to keep an eye on the minimap.
Sergeant, glad to know you are fine.
Give me a sit rep! Where's the second lieutenant?
The lieutenant was killed in action, eaten by a monster.
Yeah, honestly, asking an Air Raider to use a limpet gun is like asking a wizard to smack stuff. Yeah.
Someone contact the headquarters. We need a captain.
Rescue! Incoming monsters!
Here it is.
All units, get in position.
X-Men Commander.
And wait until they get closer.
Anyone capable of
The real
moving
meta
this
of this
fight?
game is actually being able to collect the loot. Which until we get vehicles is not going to be easy.
Machine gun fire. Start. This is Iota 1. Activation sequence has reached final phase. Keep the monsters away from the powered exoskeletons.
A civilian or there are too many enemies.
Lots of dodging, people. That's where it's at.
They all evacuated by now, but we can't be sure of that. We can't reach the corporal in charge of the escort.
Yeah, definitely want to stick close to your allies in this mission. Running out into this as an Air Raider is stupid.
Monsters plus UFO? Crap! The most disgusting combo.
Where is some hell?
This is DE-20.
Is this true? What if we're wrong?
Allies! Allies, allies, allies!
This is a special news flash. There have been accounts
Perfect.
of UFO sightings everywhere across the globe. And this time, the UFOs aren't just moving flashes of light caught on camera. According to eyewitnesses, they saw
You really
flying
just gotta
objects
danger
made
close
of
these
metal.
guys every
For
time.
now, the identity of these objects remains unclear. Since there are reports of sightings coming from everywhere, it is speculated that there are multiple UFOs flying in different areas.
Yeah, Canada's kind of sucking this universe. But jeez, are they already dropping stuff? That doesn't make any sense. huge part of this game is just babysitting enemies so you can grab everything. Time used to be.
Incoming monsters! There are so many!
Now don't bother about getting the fun stuff. Just make sure you don't get danger close to death.
Activated. Powered exoskeleton team, engage. 150 millimeter cannon, fire. Civilian, are you alive?
Ah, Paradox skeletons are on. That's nice.
Ready to fight some monsters.
You're a civilian, right? Proceed to evacuate.
Take this. 150 millimeter cannon, fire.
And just think, this is mission 3. Ah, I love smelling napalm in the morning.
A civilian?
Oh, that's...
For your help.
That was the wrong one. I thought I was using my I thought I was using the combat bomber.
Civilian, get out of guard.
Yeah, more just take a little too long for my taste. Oh god dang it. No, there's so many weapon crates. Got it. Yeah. God, please give me a vehicle. Yes! The next Grenadier. Hell yeah. Ah, right, new feature for 5. You can get duplicate drops in these games. In EDF 5, they added a level system to all weapons, so now, if you get a duplicate, it upgrades to a certain point. Scout Bomber, what's this one work? I honestly don't remember the difference between... Oh right, the Scout Bomber is literal bombs compared to the twin machine guns. Limbic Gun, accuracy buff, useless. Sniper still sucks. Cause like, that's a significant reload increase from 4.4 to 3.3, but the snipers always suck. Guide beacons are a multiplayer thing. Here we go, the Grenadier. Ah. I love how it's large grenade launcher on the right and then just explosion on the left. An enhanced model of the powered exoskeleton Nyx equipped with a large grenade discharger that boasts a wide blast area. Ah. Okay, yeah, so the right one is a ranged launcher, the left one is a shotgun. Yeah. I will say, probably the most interesting design choice of these games is that vehicles not only have better stats, they literally handle better as they get better. Let's see, let's change out with the Scout Bomber, because it's bigger reload, bit easier to use, bit more dangerous too, but you're an air raider, you're living on the edge with this stuff. Crisis in Base 228 Part 2. The base is under attack by unknown hostiles, and is turned into a battlefield. There is no guarantee for your safety, even if you try to hide. Now grab your gun and fight. You have what it takes to be a soldier. Eh? What's that? God, 100%ing this game sucks. You gotta play every mission, like, once for every difficulty, once for every... Yeah. Every mission, like, 20 times. Once for every class, once for every, you know, difficulty. Though I think doing hard might cover easy and normal.
Look at the sky! Something is falling! Retreat! Find cover! They're giant pylons! They look mechanical!
Oh, right.
Monsters! They appear around the pylon! The monsters are increasing in number! The pylons seem to be a device for teleporting monsters!
Now, this targeting system's so much better than the last game.
Attack the monsters!
Because in the last game, you literally just toss out a beacon like you're the other guys.
So the monsters are transported by that pylon?
The pylon came from the sky! That means the
God, yeah, those things can take a beating.
You're good.
A civilian request for bombing!
We must destroy the pylon. Attack! It's the device on the top part of the pylon that is calling in the monsters. We might be able to stop it if we attack. Aim at the upper part of the pylon.
Like, there's only so high I can actually raise the voices before it gets stupid, because part of it's just, like, locational. Alright. How do I still not have my mix yet? Weapons, armor.
There are so many! Did they bring in more monsters? At this rate, it'll become a monster nation!
Oh god, this bitch.
This is a follow-up report on the UFOs. A monster has appeared in the same area where a UFO was previously sighted. It is said to be 10 meters long, extremely aggressive, and will most likely attack humans. Stay tuned for more updates.
How did I miss the weapon back there? Like, legitimately, weapons are worth almost as much as your life. Obviously, you only get this stuff if you don't die, but hey.
Well done, civilian.
Alright.
Do you know the enemy's location?
This is pt.2. Civilian.
Yeah, it's not gonna be as big of an issue later on, but early missions do quite suck for Air Raider. Because with the point-buy system, low amounts of weak enemies suck for your power rating.
In case of emergency, civilians are allowed to board.
Hey, civilian! Tell me where the enemy is.
God, yeah, these handle like garbage and that shotgun has no range.
This is almost ready to
Is that a timed explosive? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that's a timed explosive. That's awful. Still tougher than a fleshy human, but oh my god, yeah, a timed explosive weapon. Are you kidding me? Those always suck. Well, they can be good, but maybe not as your primary attack method.
This is DE-202. Civilian, are you aware of the enemy's location?
A civilian ordering an air raid? Never heard of anything like this.
Yeah, early vehicles are the hits in this game. I mean, hell, helicopters are pretty much unusable until late game. Even then, they are not spectacular. Yeah, we're basically just using this thing for the health and the death cannon.
If the pylon falls into the city, it will cause heavy casualties.
Not only casualties, the whole city will be gone.
What is going on?
What in the world are we fighting against?
This is more than an act of terrorism.
Does that mean we're at war with some country?
This is the world at war.
Damn!
Gee, that's a fun line. I wonder where that came from.
Next week. Just my luck.
Well, my friend in Europe just told me that Marseille is being attacked by thousands of monsters.
Are you saying that we're not the only ones being attacked?
02.
Civilian, are you aware of the enemy's location? It seems that monsters have appeared in Osaka too.
Yeah.
Boys, a horde of UFOs were sighted too. There's great confusion in the media right now,
So keep it cool and don't start going around spreading rumors.
Yeah, driving a Nyx is all about momentum. You stop moving, you just die.
It seems that it was dropped from the giant
Especially
flying saucer.
early models.
We don't
Like,
know any more details other than that.
God, it probably doesn't help that this is a Grenadier model. Heavy artillery is always the slowest with this setup.
This is a special news flash. There have been multiple sightings of monsters in different areas. They can be highly dangerous, so please act with extreme caution in case you witness these monsters. Do not make an attempt to approach and report to the authority immediately.
Like, I'd honestly prefer the basic Nyx to the Grenadier.
Come on, civilian. Tell me what's up. Take down all of the monsters. Spare no one. Let me some cannon on fire.
God, the 150mm cannon isn't bad, per se. With a single shot, it's basically single target, which sucks.
There's too many of them. This base won't make it.
Abandon the base.
Oh boy.
Evacuate now.
Time for round 2.
Come with me. I'll take you to somewhere safe.
That's what you said last time, buddy. Ah, Mike. You sure are worthless.
Should we retreat now?
Let's see. Vesta. I don't think I ever used Vesta that much. Robot bombs, 180. Ooh, the 180mm. I think cannons are a bit better than the guns. Z-gun went up, and ooh, cruise missiles. Those are always fun. Ooh, 17-second reload though is not no. Yeah. 17 seconds is so much. What's Vesta do again? Radius 15 meters. 10 shots. It's not bad. It's a bit short, but it's better for clumps. There we are.